Damn. There we go. No, it's not. Okay. There we go. What's going on, you guys? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV. And tonight, I'm doing something that I said I would never do again. I'm doing something tonight that I haven't done in quite some time now. And that is an open panel. Okay. Now, let me tell y'all something. My supporters are some of the best people in the world. They truly, honestly, truly want to see this brand go places. They want to see my numbers go up a lot more. They've been wanting to see all of those things. And I was told that I don't have to do an open panel all the time. But when it's like a reality show and there's something big going on and things like that, and it's the talk of the show, why not do an open panel to allow people to come up and give their opinions on said situation? I hope I don't regret it, because every time I choose to do it, I regret it. So hopefully I don't regret it. Now, being that we're on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta now, one of the biggest things that's going on based off of the last episode is Amy versus Bambi. Okay. Now, Amy is upset with Bambi about some man that she used to date 10 years ago who followed me on Instagram, who DM'd me saying he loved my video. Shout out to him. But she's pissed at Bambi about it. And there's a lot of talk going around about whether or not she should be upset about it. Some people feel like, well, girl, that was 10 years ago. Why are you mad about some from 10 years ago? Or some people feel like, well, they friends. So, they friends. So they're supposed to, you're supposed to tell this person that you dating their ex. In my opinion, I don't even think Amy and Bambi are really friends like that. They're co-workers at the most. You know what I mean? And they did not know each other when Amy was fooling around with this man. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of different opinions. And I honestly want to know what everybody else think. Now, this is what we're going to do. These are the ground rules for this. This is only going to go for an hour and an hour only. Okay. An hour. I'm letting maybe 3 or 4 people up at a time. I'm giving everybody 10 minutes. I don't expect too many people to be in this chat right now. I know my goal always is 100 folks in every live, but I'm not expecting it this time. I'm just trying to test this out because I haven't done no open panel in quite some time now, but I just want to try it and see how it works out. So I need different people up here. I need opposing opinions up here. I need a team Amy. I need a team Bambi. Okay, that is what I need up here. It's not going to be fun if it's a bunch of team Amy's up here. It's not going to be fun if it's going to be a bunch of team Bambi's up here. I need a mixture of both. And when you get up here, you need to tell me what team you on. And then we're going to get into the conversation as to why. So I'm about to drop the link now. Okay. Please do not be afraid to come up here. Please don't. I really, really want the Scotty Gang to be involved with this platform. It's a community. My moderators are already really, really cool with one another. Like I said, we got a whole chat on Instagram and they all be up in there talking amongst themselves. I'm barely in there. So I really want this to be a community for everybody. I want everybody to feel comfortable giving their opinions. Whether we agree or not, debates will happen. I know they will as I continue to do this. But I really, really want, I'm letting you know that this is a safe space. So let me drop this link and come up. I'm letting probably 4 at a time. I need 2 team Amy's and 2 team Bambis to come up here. Okay. So let's drop this link and we're only doing this for an hour. 1. All right. So we're about to do this real quick. And I'm really going to be bagging out of the conversation. I'm going to leave the conversation to y'all. That's what I'm going to do. I need 4 people 2 Team Amy's, 2 Team Bambi's. And I need y'all to come up now. Don't have me up here talking and ain't nobody gonna click the link. And on top of that, you don't have to be on camera if you don't want to. Let me make that clear too. You don't have to be on camera. You can be off camera giving your opinion. Okay? I see one person back here now. Okay, I see 2. Yeah, as a matter of fact, you guys, this would be easier for me so I can know. Just Patches just suggested that when you get up here, can you please put Team Amy, Team Bambi, whichever one you are, in your StreamYard name so I can know, so I won't be making the mistake of or put it in a private chat and let me know. Okay, I see one person put it in a private chat what team they are. So I see one Team Bambi, I see a Team Amy. What's the other one? Because there's 3 people back here. So I got one Team Bambi, one Team Amy. Okay, I see a third. I see a second Team Amy. Okay, I see 2 Team Amy's, 1 Team Bambi. I need one more Bambi. I need one more Bambi, and then I'm gonna let these 4 up first. I need one more Bambi. I need the person that just came back here. Let me know what team you on. If you Team Bambi, you can stay. If you Team Amy, you gotta wait for the next round. Boom. Okay, we got it. So we got our first 4 people. So let's see. Okay. Let me see something. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, there we go. There we go. Like this. Let me try something. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I guess we'll just do this. So,
Is my background loud?
I don't hear nothing.
Me neither.
Happy Friday, Scotty.
Thank you. Happy Friday to
Hey,
everybody up here. Now, I
happy
ain't did this in
Friday.
a long time. I'm nervous because sometimes y'all can show the hell out up here, and I'm
It's
hoping
time to
that
get
y'all don't.
crazy, yeah.
However, you guys are allowed to debate. That's what this is about. So, how we gonna do? How we gonna start this off? Is this right here? I'm a go around the room. I'm gonna ask everybody what team they on, so y'all can. I know what team y'all on because y'all told me the background. But I want you guys to tell everybody what team you guys on up here. So, Ranton Ricardo,
Oh,
what side are you on?
Team Bambi.
Okay, Trey got his up here, so I ain't even gotta ask him. Tracy
Team Bam.
and
And I
Catherine
hate
has
to say it.
hers up here, so I ain't gotta ask her either. So who wants to start the conversation as to why they team Bambi or Amy? Who wants to start it off? Because
I
at
say
this
let
point, it's up
Ranting.
to y'all.
no, I say let Team Amy go. Let Amy
Okay,
go
Okay.
team
first.
Amy, y'all start it
Okay,
off
I'll
while I
I'll
go
go
get
Oh,
me a
okay.
first.
coat.
I'll
Trey,
go
go
first.
ahead.
That's
I'm gonna let you
fine.
go first.
Okay, so this is the reason why I'm Team Amy. So just like Amy said, when Mama D and Scrappy tried to set her up or whatever with on a date with Scrappy, she let Bam know, and they were communicating, texting, and calling and going out, and she felt like that after Bam went out on a date with her ex, even though it was 10 years ago, Bam was still smiling in her face and didn't even let her know, and she had to hear it from her ex. So I feel like that's kind of sneaky, and it goes back to Bambi's sneaky ways.
Oh, Trey, you done?
You can go.
Okay, let me just say this. Let me just say this. Bambi, after what you said about Amy the other day, hold on, I can't do it. There we go. This what I got for your ass, okay? Shut up. Okay? That's number one. Now I'm gonna go off back on camera. But this is why I'm Team Amy. I don't care if we was friends for 2 minutes, 2 decades. I don't care if I dated the nigga 2 decades ago. If we was back in middle school, elementary school, preschool, nursing school. As long as you knew that I dated him back in the day, you should have been like, you know what, I'm cool off you because you dated my homegirl way back in the day. But since you didn't, heifer, nah, you can't sit up here and talk about somebody coochie dragging and not being worth nothing. And when evidently yours wasn't worth keeping Benzino, which he had to go to Hothea, who hopped on everybody damn Diaga. I'm just saying. How you gonna sit up here and talk about somebody else's cooch and your cooch ain't worth a damn anyways? You couldn't keep Scrappy. Scrappy had to run off to Diamond again and tried to get back with Erica. I'm just saying. And then got another heifer pregnant from his show. I just want to say that. At the end of the day, Bambi, you wrong. It's two left shoes. Like I said, I don't care if we was friends for a hot minute. You was wrong. You should have told me from the jump. I would have been. If I would have been okay with it, I would have been okay with it. If I wasn't okay with it, you know what? You want to keep dating them, fine. But I'm cool off you, hooker. And that's all I got to say on that shit. Taki mushrooms.
Okay. Team Bambi.
Tracy, you go or I go?
Mhm.
You can go ranting.
Okay. Like, let's keep it. I'm gonna keep it at 98. Y'all keep the 2 cents. Okay. We're
I
just gonna
like
do it that way.
that.
First of all, they're not friends, they're co-workers. And y'all can say, well, they're friends because no. Adiza, because I feel like if you call them by their actual names, they shall do better. Okay? Adiza, aka the Bam. She's real friends with Sierra.
And Carly Red.
She's real friends with a Sierra, Jessica White, Zell Swag. When that lady was on the show with her big teeth, Erica Mena, but she slid away from her after that whole arrest situation.
Mm.
She's real friends with those women. I would say she's like a real, she might be real cool with a Rennie Rucci, but Amy, they're not real friends like that because you don't see them hanging out like that outside of the show. Like the people I just named, these are people she hangs out outside. These are people who have been in her home that we'll actually take trips. This is not like this is a Malaysia or anybody else. That's first and foremost. Secondly, you ain't been with this man in over 12 years. Over 12. In that time, you had Mozzie. Remember him, the ex-boyfriend? You was engaged to him. Y'all tried it again. It didn't work. You also tried it with Chaotic. It didn't work. So there's also been enough, like 2 other people in the midst of that. Amy claimed that he walked up to her in the mall, however it went down, like she said, and he was like, oh, me and, Bam have this thing going on. But it's just like, did it really happen like that? Because I don't think it happened like that. And the reason why I say I don't think it happened like that is because y'all got to go back and watch that scene when they pulled up to the party. And Amy was there giving, she had a lot of tension. She had a lot of smoke in the city. And oh boy was looking at Bambi and he was talking, talking to her. And Amy was right there. Amy got to walking off and he was like, she for real life, man? And Bambi said, I guess so. And it's just like, why you mad? Y'all weren't any, like, your body. I'm trying to keep it nice. Try to keep it cute because I don't know that lady. But it's been over 12 years. You and Bambi are not friends. Y'all are co-workers at best. That is your work buddy. Nothing more, nothing less. And typically, a lot of people don't really hang out with their work friends outside of, their job. Because just like, we friends here. I have friends outside of here. We're friends here. We can kiki, have a good time here. But when I leave here, I got my own friends. You got your own friends. We're going to ride for each other here. But out in the real world, I mean, hi, hello, I see you. Cool. But they're coworkers. She hasn't dated this man in 12 years. And let him tell it, and let her tell it, they never actually went on a date. It was really Netflix and chill type situation.
Well, a lot of men say that,
But Amy
I was gonna say
also,
a
that same thing.
lot of men
Amy
do.
also said it wasn't like they were like dating and going out on dates. It was a
Mhm.
hook up type of situation. So you're
So,
upset, but let me finish. You are upset about this,
mm,
but you didn't. If she would have got upset about you saying, you better hope I don't let Scrappy slide or, slide over to him, like that's very disrespectful. But because that woman don't really care about that man no more,
hmm.
she doesn't care. And people, y'all could bring up, well, they were in an Instagram video together, but she did that to show why he over here with me. Ain't nothing about the kids. We at work. Why are you over here?
But are you done?
No, I'm not.
What?
Bambi doesn't owe Amy anything. Amy, this is a pattern for her. I don't have a problem with this woman. I don't know this woman, but off of this show, this is a pattern. She's always looking for a problem every single season. First season she was on the show, she had a problem with Rennie that first half of the season because she claimed Rennie stole a song, and then she blocked her and she said X, Y, and Z. But when y'all really sat down and talked like two grown women, you found out that it wasn't that she stole your song, and it wasn't that you got flip at the mouth on social media with her. It was really the person y'all was both working with who took the song and gave it to her and didn't say boo about it, and you had to chalk it up to the game, as in this music industry. When y'all talk like two grown women, boom, issue squashed. Had a problem with Erica Banks because she didn't want to do a song with her. And also the chaotic mess and a slew of other things. But by the time they got to talking and took everybody else out the way of it, oh, we really ain't got a problem. It was just a misunderstanding. It's giving. I'm looking for a storyline, and I'm gonna pick at her because she's an easy target because nobody really is fooling with Bambi like that on this show. As in, if they on Daryl and Deborah's side, call them by the names they shall do better. Daryl and Deborah's side, then obviously.
Ransom, can I just say you kind of echoing a little bit? I just want to let you know that. Go ahead, girl.
Well, I don't hear echo on my side, but
I don't either.
Oh, then that might be me.
It's
Nope, I
given.
don't hear it no more.
Yeah, it's given if you're on Daryl and Deborah's side, then oh yeah, we're gonna go at her and we're gonna continue to do so until she can't take anymore. That lady had a whole full breakdown and was breaking down all last season based off what them people was doing to her on social media and on this show. But now we get to this season and now you got a problem. You was just defending her. It really can't be over somebody who was here 12 years ago. You don't even know that man no more. Your body don't know him. After 7 years, the cells regenerate. That's a whole new body. It's been 12. You almost to the 14-year mark, which means your body done regenerated twice. Go and let that go, Mom. Find you something else to do.
Okay, hold on one second. I see somebody in the background, but just give us a second. I'll be letting another 4 people up in just a second. I need Tracy to give her thoughts on why she's Team Bambi, and then I think Trey wanted to say something as well at some point, but I'm allow you to do it, Trey, after Tracy say what she say.
Okay, so they was not friends. Let's be perfectly clear. They were not friends. That was a long time ago. And I hate that I got to defend Bam because I ain't really feeling her. But between this situation, Amy is dead ass wrong. Period. You trying to make a show, you trying to make a scene just to be making sure that you get seen what gets seen for whatever it is that's going on so you can have a storyline. That's how I feel about the situation. When the girl was going through the divorce, were you there? When the girl was getting dragged online, was you defending her? No, you was not. Y'all are not friends, boo. Let that go. That man don't want you. And for you to say, oh, we might as well share a cup or share a drink since we sharing, girl, you sound desperate because like Ricardo said, when you with Mozzie, when y'all just together like the beginning of the year, if I'm not mistaken,
yes.
When it's just a video of her chaotic on a plane kissing, if I ain't mistaken, girl, if you don't get my face with this, you is full of it. That girl is not your friend. You was not there for her when she was going through her real life situations. Girl, get out my face and off my TV screen with the bullshit, because you full of it.
Wait, Tracy.
You ain't never babysit. You ain't paid for shit. You ain't cash out nothing. You ain't the girlfriend. Cut the shit out. You trying to be on point, but they need to be looking at that nigga. Because I just want to understand if he quote unquote seen her in the mall and said that to her, it may be a motive behind him being on Love and Hip Hop. I don't know who the nigga is. He may be somebody that really knows somebody or may be in it for real. But then again, we talking about Love and Hip Hop. It could be a storyline just to get her mad. But for her to talk about she trying to talk to Scrappy and She might as well girl, go talk to you can deal with the problems, the drama, and the baby mamas. You can have it. But girl, you dead ass wrong for be mad about a nigga that you was fucking on 10 years ago. Girl, I wouldn't give two flying who he with. This bitch ain't my friend. I don't give a I'm just saying. That's just how I feel. Like it's straight bullshit and for a storyline so that she can get some TV time. That's how I
Yeah.
feel about it. She
I
on her
love
whole
it.
crappy shit.
Really
I
That's
love
quick.
how
the
I feel.
censoring. I love the censoring. Hold on, Randy Ricardo.
Yes.
Trey, what was you trying to say?
I just feel like Amy feels that she let Bam know about the scrappy thing, so she thinks that it's like one on one. I mean, I feel like
Reciprocate that.
it's just a reciprocation thing. Like I feel like since I let you know about the scrappy thing, it wouldn't be hard for you to be like, girl, I know you dated him 10 years ago, but I'm like, we kicking it. It's just like a grown woman thing. I don't know.
That's how I feel about it too. At the end of the day,
It,
I
on some
mean,
grown woman shit.
morally, I wouldn't do it, but at the same time, bitch, we ain't friends. I ain't gotta let you know shit. I'm
Well,
sorry, I ain't
It's
gotta
not,
let you know nothing.
I
but
didn't.
see, but you, if I work with you and you know I work with you, I'm gonna need you to let me know. Because if you don't let me know and I hear from the streets, square up. I don't care. I don't
square
care.
up.
I don't
Oh,
care.
Maybe she
Square
don't
up.
like her for real.
well,
But okay, I want
That's
to point.
her.
I got
That's
two
just me.
points. I got 2 points. First, the whole she let her know about the whole Daryl thing. Daryl was her ex-husband. At that time, they were going through a divorce. Divorce wasn't final. So let me let you up on game of what your soon-to-be ex-mother-in-law and your soon-to-be ex-husband are doing. As in, they're trying to hook me up with him, and y'all ain't even divorced yet. And who knows, that's just common courtesy. This been her and that man hooked up 12 years ago, maybe a couple times. It wasn't no date type situation, wasn't no relationship type situation from what they both said. Amy and that man. I don't even know that man. But what tells me that Amy is looking for a storyline is you didn't say anything about having an issue with Adiza until Carly Sausage Lips Red said, I got a problem with her. And then it was, well, I got a problem with her too. Let's commiserate about this, and we can both confront her at my single release party. And that's when Carly Sausage Lips Red got the glitching, like she
sausage
is
lips. Oh,
a robot from
Yes, the lips and
iRobot.
sausages.
that's my girl.
And then it was, well, I see how she just set up here and got out of this entire situation with me to go at Carly. You slick, but this ain't over. It was never trying to get out of a conversation with you. Carly couldn't sit there and couldn't hold water for nothing. She's sitting over there she glitching like somebody is shocking her left, right, and center, like somebody just shocking Carly, and Carly don't know how to just sit and be still. And I know at her big grown age of 153, she know how to sit and be still.
Well,
She is a
can I just
she is a grandmother. She knows how to sit and be still. So it wasn't a situation of, I'm not trying to have a conversation with you as a grown woman. Is that this other grown woman over here who's old enough to be both our mamas just don't know how to sit still. And then when the conversation happens again, down to, I'm Rashida, I rap a shoddy low.
now she did?
Over here trying to play peacemaker with a pregnant lady in the middle between Adiza and Sierra. She over here trying to play peacemaker with them. Nobody told Amy to walk over there in her pressed outfit,
Well,
sit there
actually, it was
and
Rashida in her bag that told her, but I digress.
you mean I'm Rashida and I rap like Shawty Low? You gotta address her correctly. Okay,
Hmm.
that's what she go by in the streets. That's what I heard. That's what Amy.
She go by Georgia Prune, if
In the
anything. Let's
words of
be
Scotty by
real.
Nature.
But
Okay.
Amy walks over there, sits down, and they having this conversation. And once again, look for storyline. This is how I know this is a storyline and nothing more, nothing less. Because you ain't that pressed over somebody from 12 years ago.
She not.
It starts out with,
Baby mama make
well,
him wanna
Sierra, you
marry
don't
me.
do
Okay, I'm
this
gonna
for
stop.
me, and you don't do that for me, and you didn't show up here. And Sierra hits back with, well, I did show up for your Pretty Kitty event, and I was there, and I support you, and all these things. Rennie jumps her pregnant self in there and said, and this was when me and you wasn't good, and she still was supporting you. But you didn't show up for my video. Well, I was on my way and an emergency happened and I called you and I told you it shouldn't have been a problem. But you don't show up for me when I invite you to things. Well, I showed up once. Cool. Point blank and period. Oh, well, you started acting funny with me when you started hanging out with Bambi's fake. But so, ma'am, what
Bear with me.
ma'am,
Well, can
Trying
I
to
can I
start
ma'am,
some.
what is this? I thought
but
this was
can
the
I say
USC.
something?
Let me finish. I thought this was a UNC era thing. Y'all was supposed to be fixing whatever y'all have going on. You go ahead and slide that insult in, and you just expect somebody to sit there and be insulted. So then that's when she said she gonna slide you, and y'all get into this back and forth once again over a man from 12 years ago. I don't know people from 12 years ago. If you walked up on me right now in the streets and said we had something going on 12 years ago, I don't know you. Well, we messaged. Listen, I was hacked. I don't know you.
See,
I
that's
ain't never
like I said,
messaged
that's
you.
you.
I ain't never seen you before. I may have a face that, may seem similar to somebody, but you don't know me. I don't know you. Keep it pushing. And that's
I
what
don't
Amy
know this
did.
man.
But she was looking for a storyline. You want your
Like,
camera time. You want to have a storyline. Chaotic explain. Listen, I did watch that video. Chaotic explained it. Your storylines tend to fizzle out because they split these seasons into A and B. Your storyline typically fizzles out during part A. So by part B, if it's not a good one, it's not going to carry you to part B. So you got to look for anything.
Hmm.
Beefing with Adiza is possibly going to carry you from A to B. And that's what she's looking for, a storyline. Don't nobody care about that man from 12 years ago. Who knows if him and
evidently, Bambi do.
who cares if him and Adiz are gonna be together in
Bambi
the
say,
next
honey,
six
man is
months?
talking. She ain't slept with that man. You can talk to somebody. Amy don't care for real. Stop. Like, come on now, Catherine. That girl do not care for real.
I
Don't.
did not
When
say
she's
I did not say she carried, but this is what I'm trying to say. Let's not forget on season 2 of Basketball Wives LA, Bambi came with this same type of energy when she was messing around with Brooke the
Clock,
Wasp
clock
Bailey
it.
man from season 2. So this is not something new for Bambi. Bambi done this before. At the end of the day, y'all gotta understand where I'm coming from. So
That
at the
may
end of the
be
day,
true. But
no,
Amy
maybe it
was
is.
online with Mozzie
I
this year.
don't give not one flying for nook about none of
Last
that.
year. What the hell is we? I mean, I'm sorry. What the heck is we talking about? It
thank
is
you.
not
Like
for
I
real.
said,
She ain't mad for
I,
real.
She's
I
It's
not.
a
don't give one flying.
storyline.
She
I
was
understand that, but I'm
She
trying.
trying
Let
to
me get
carry
my
it to
point across.
season B, Ricardo.
listen.
Let me get my point across, because like I said, I don't give one flying foot nook. See, I'm different. I'm built differently. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care if I talk to you in elementary school, preschool, nursery school, middle school, high school, none of that. I don't care if it was 12 years ago. I don't care if it was 30 years ago. I'm 35 now. You talking to somebody that I dealt with within them years I've been alive. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be a problem. You're gonna have to run this fade with me, especially if I'm trying to get to know you and be your friend. You did the same thing with Brooke. You did the same thing with Rashida, with your homegirl sleeping with Kirk while she was pregnant in that daggone, and while he was in the hot tub. Come on now, like, she is not a girl's girl at the end of the day. That's all I'm saying about the situation.
I have to disagree on that whole she's not a girl's girl thing. Now, whatever her and Brooke had going on with that other man, that is what happened down to them basketball wenches, and I don't care. Okay,
I'm telling you.
She knew
that's been
Rashida was married.
it's been over
She
and
knew
done with.
Rashida was married to
But
Kirk
I
let
while
me
he was in
finish.
that hot
Uh,
tub, and
Let
she hooked up with.
Catherine,
I mean,
Wh-
he hooked up with her
Catherine,
friend.
So what
My
about
bad. My
Amy
bad.
saying?
Go ahead.
What about Amy saying they was
Catherine.
on the phone together and texting each other after the fact?
hold on, you guys. Wait a minute. We're
That's
at
what I
the
said. My bad.
15-minute thing. I'm trying to see
Okay,
if there's.
sorry.
Hold on. Y'all don't have to go yet. I'm just trying to
Okay.
see if there's anybody else that wants to come up. I need 2 team Amy's, 2 team Bambi's. The link is in the chat. If not, I will keep the same for up here. Continue.
Okay,
Okay.
so first of all, thank you to Feisty. That whole situation with Brooke, he wasn't dating neither one of them women. He was tricking off his little money off on them. And let's be clear, the girls are okay. The girls who really do this, as in, we gonna get this bag, and I don't care if you seeing them or I'm seeing them. We just here for a bag. The girls who do this don't care as long as my stuff is getting taken care of, and that's what the situation was. The only problem was he was checking off a little bit more money on Adiza than he was Brooke, and that's where the problems got to, starting with them. Now,
That my point. My point.
but
You taking taking money out my daggone mouth, hooker. That's mine. Back it on up. Now,
So
anyways, go
true.
ahead. Go ahead.
but when it came down to the whole being in a hot tub situation, and I had to be checked on this months ago too, and even Kirk and his 3 earrings and his Adam's apple and his painted on hairline that
Oh,
look a mess today. He
I'm sorry.
said him and No Neck both said out of their mouths that Adiza wasn't down with her friend and him messing around. And she checked them on that, and she didn't stay at that cabin because she couldn't get with that. That came out of them two men's mouths. So back then, when I was
Them
just
same two
going,
men that's known for lying. Yeah. Oh, go
can
ahead.
let me finish. Back then, when I was like, oh, she was in a hot tub and she was this and she was that, I realized, well, I didn't see her for the rest of the night. And I also saw that she didn't agree with it when they got to that reunion. The next reunion, when she was on the season and was asked about it, she couldn't get down with it. She couldn't really say, oh, yeah, that was right. And I supported my friend. She said none of those things. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, she didn't owe I'm Rashida. I rap like Shawty Low. A damn thing. But she did apologize to that lady, and she did say how wrong it was for that to be the optics that was happening down to that cabin. But the only
What?
person who has ever owed Shawty Low, aka Rashida, an apology or anything else is that man with the 3 earrings,
3 ring Kirk.
the Adam's apple, and the jacked up hairline, and a slew of children, and some of them 4-wheelers. That's the only person who's ever owed her apology in this lifetime, and she still ain't gonna get it. So let's move on from her. At the end of the day, this is a storyline for Amy because, like Tracy said, Amy was just hugged up, booed up. Shout out to LMA, okay? Booed up with Mozzie at the very top of the year. Remember when Adiza did that? What that meant? Carlithia King. That's what I call him. Did his little podcast interview, and she was smiling and happy. She been with that man. If this is even that man she was talking about for a minute now, she just ain't posted that man.
Hold on, y'all.
And she
I hold on, y'all. I don't know where Trey went because he's the other team Amy. But if there's anyone else that is team Amy that wants to come up, you can. Because I've dropped the link. This is gonna be the second time I dropped it and nobody has bit. So we're gonna leave these people up here for now. But if there's another person that's team Amy, because it look like team Bambi dragon, I'm gonna need another team Amy up here. Continue.
I mean, yeah, because I'm by myself over here windmilling for Amy and stuff. You know, I don't want to windmill for somebody by myself unless it's myself windmilling for myself and I'm windmilling the air and everything. So yeah, somebody come up here.
But Miss Catherine, that just
Huh?
shows you that you back in the wrong team, boo.
You
Cause
on the
you
wrong
should
side of
you
the
should
No, no,
coin.
no.
feel for her.
No,
You
y'all not
should
gonna do
not.
this.
Look,
We not about to have
because
this
I
Mimi
don't
moment.
even really like. I don't even. Let me just be real. I don't even really like Bambi like that. But
I
in this
don't either. That's why I'm
situation,
not her team.
Bambi is not wrong. Amy is wrong. Amy is trying to do a story like, can you imagine walking in a space where you think everything gonna be cool and you got a that's over here eyeballing you and got an attitude and talking up under their breath and talking about you and you looking like, why is you mad? What you mad about? Even the
It's
nigga looking like, what is going on? What did
it's
I walk into?
Tracy, you know what it's giving? It's giving that scene from Baby Boy when Pandora walked up into the call center and she was staring Yvette down, and Yvette little co-worker friend cubicle buddy was like, why is she staring at you? And she said, girl, I don't know. It's giving that, except ain't nothing happened
Ain't
recently
nothing
between
happened.
Amy and that man and Bambi ain't nothing physical per her words happened either, girl.
And and for her to be hollering about, oh, you when you kissing him, you doing this, you tasting this and you tasting that, ma'am. Did you sleep with
That
him
part
last
I
week?
didn't agree.
Let's be
I
clear.
didn't.
Have you slept
That
with him
part I did
since?
not agree with it. I did not agree with that
Have you
part
slept
because
with
I
him
said
since?
help.
Because
That's what I
whoever
said.
his
I
ex
said
was before Bam is the one that maybe, But it ain't you, girl. Go sit your stupid. Go sit your stupid
Yeah, she
girl.
did say that. For the people, I don't know if the people saw it in the chat. I know y'all love Scotty, and Scotty probably, and y'all be over here supporting him, and Scotty probably told y'all exactly what that lady said. But if you need a reminder, when they was arguing down to, uh, I'm Rashida, I rap like Shawty Low, her little stove named Pressed,
I told you her
um,
name is Georgia Prune.
With her
good enough.
Sheen and
When they was
Timu
arguing
outfit.
it down to the Pressed, and she told Adiza, you when you kiss him, first of all, this be original.
Like I said, I didn't agree with that part. Now, when
I
I'm
gotta
with you when
finish.
you're right, but when
Catherine,
you're wrong, I'm gonna tell you she was wrong for that. My
Catherine,
bad.
you
Go
gotta
ahead.
let
Go
me
ahead.
finish. Be original. I want the girls to be original. Listen, you could quote the movies, you could quote the TV shows. I'm the queen of doing it. Okay, I grew up off of it. But if you're gonna
I
say
do
something,
too.
be original. Cause you took that line from Poetic Justice when the lady in the red dress had to get Candy Alexander and her best friend together and told her, when you kiss him, remember this, you tasting me. That's where you got that from. And you ain't been with that man in, one more time, 12 years. Do you know how old I was 12 years ago? I was
Let's see.
13.
Oh, you younger than me because I was gonna say I was 23.
Do you know
Well,
how Catherine was
well,
23?
too feisty is here, and
Hey, Feisty.
Oh
I
Lord,
really want to know
Mother
what she done
feisty.
came up here to say. I want to
too
Oh,
much.
me
know.
and
Don't give
Feisty
it
be
too much.
fighting over patches like Bambi and Amy fighting
Oh,
over
girl,
this
I
bullshit.
just
Come
got
on,
in the room. You
Feisty.
ain't even say hello. Hold on, calm down.
Wow.
Relax.
Domestic
Now, I
dispute.
just want to say, just in case I'm breaking up a little bit, I'm in line at Popeyes. I'm trying to get a biscuit, so y'all, bear with me.
You
Shout
gonna
out
get
to
one
But
of them
Biscuit
dry ass
Eaters.
biscuits from Popeyes?
Get some honey,
but
girl. It's gonna be
Shout out
dry
to
as fuck.
Biscuit Eaters.
first of all, let me speak to everybody. Shout out to the panel. I see my fellow mods
Hey,
up here. Shout out to
hey, girl.
Scotty. Shout out to the
Hello.
chat. Thank y'all for joining us on a Friday night. Shout out to Just Patches. Catherine, mind your business.
That's my
I
man
just want to
too.
say hey. I want to say hey to the people. I want to start with saying this. I don't claim niggas past the expiration date.
Mm,
I don't
I
know this
don't.
man.
I don't remember the last name of guys I dealt with 13 years ago. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If that man would have approached me talking about, oh, me and you used to, huh? Do I know you from somewhere? You look familiar. I'm sorry. No face, no case. I would have never claimed that man. Never. So I just really think Amy's making a fool out of herself. And okay, see, I know
Here,
Scotty gonna
ho.
feel me on this. We all got that one, maybe more than one ex, right?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
we got all this history with this person. So even though it's been a long time since we've been with them, they're such an integral part of our like story, our development. Maybe you done been through some things with them. Maybe they meant a lot to you. So it's like even if you have friends or family that never met that person, everybody know about that person. Cause as soon as you say their name, everybody be like, oh wait, that's the one, right? Yeah, that's the one.
Hmm.
This man
Mhm.
was so unimportant to her. So like it's not even really about Bambi, if you ask me. It really is a matter of like this, this man wasn't important to you. He wasn't important to you. He wasn't one of those exes. So why are you making such a big deal about this? That's my first thing, right? Second,
Hmm.
y'all, them people ain't friends like that for real. And it'd be different. Like, I think the context is important here. It'd be different if she knew before meeting him that they used to deal with each other. But if they were already dating and she found out after the fact and y'all ain't close like that, I think it's unfair and unrealistic to tell an associate that you can't deal with somebody no more that you like because I dealt with him over a decade ago. I think that's really unfair, especially when it wasn't a serious relationship. And I know a lot of people are comparing it to like, well, what if she did that with Scrappy? But that's different because you met me and Scrappy when we were a couple. You saw us break up,
Going through a divorce.
and like we all worked together, so that would be incredibly messy. This lady is finding out that you and him had whatever it was way back when, once he's on the show with her. And I really feel like him and Bambi been dating for a little bit because I don't
mm,
think Bambi would just bring some random man onto the show. knowing that people was gonna be talking and stuff, especially when Scrappy is still on the show with her. I just think it's
Didn't she do that
unfair.
on season 6 or season
But she was
5?
like, but this the thing though, she was dating this guy. Like they were actually dating. They weren't just, and even then, that was somebody who she got hooked up with. That was
Deb's
Waka
nephew.
Flocka's friend. Yeah, that was like a friend of the family or something. And they set them up on like a blind date together for the show to film a scene.
Nigga
This
looking messy
wasn't
too.
her like, this is my man. I'm bringing him onto the show with me. That wasn't the same.
Mm-mm.
I just think it's unrealistic to expect associates to your cuddy buddy is off limits to your associates. They not close like that. And then again, if he was that important to her,
He said
she
Cuddy
would have
Buddy.
known about him before then.
Wait. Okay. Now, me and Two Feisty, we watched that interview together. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, and I know you will. But ain't this y'all don't know our
I'm just
relationship? Okay.
saying.
Ain't this that man that she was talking about? Like she had known him from some years, and they had stopped talking, and they had just
No,
been.
she
That's
she didn't
not
say
him.
no. She said this is somebody else because that dude was a basketball player. She said that she
That's
was
right.
talking
That's
to
right.
him, but she was dating somebody else that she really
Yeah.
liked.
Right. Yep.
No, see, she
She
whole
said that
bunch.
in the Carlos King interview. She did say that.
Yep.
I don't know if this the same dude, but again, I just think this is like an excuse
You
to
know
go
he
in
ain't no
on
basketball
Bambi.
player. How short he is.
No, he not no, that's not the
No.
basketball player. But I think this is an excuse to just go in on Bambi. And I really feel like she ain't got no storyline. She ain't got nobody to argue with. That what's the other rap chick on there that's pregnant? She can't argue back and forth with her because she barely in the
Rennie.
show these days. So it's
Rennie
like,
Rucci.
well, let's pile up on Bambi.
But
And
that's
I
Yeah.
just like again, I just like I said, even if she feels a way about it, the way Amy is going about it, she's making a fool of herself because you claiming this man in a way that he not claiming you.
no.
Mhm.
And
He
for me, I would have pretended I ain't even know the nigga.
he's
I
not
would be like,
showing.
hey, nice to meet you. I see if it was Mozzie, I would understand. I
Yeah.
would have wholeheartedly
Yeah, that
understand.
too. I would
But
say
this
that
is
too.
something different. Like, Amy, girl, I like you, but sis, go sit down somewhere. Go act like Candace and put some sticky notes on the wall and tell them that you tell yourself you're okay. Cause sis,
Well,
you
Candace
is
got that from being
tripping.
Mary Jane. Let's be clear.
Is giving bona fide certified hater because once again, when she
And
came
I'll
on,
be that.
not you, Kevin.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, we all know I'm one because Feisty done stole my damn man, but we gonna talk about it another time.
Uh, I'm gonna
Fallacies.
I'm first of all, hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna get to my point, but I'm gonna tell y'all like this: I don't get in the middle of domestic disputes. I don't like to be put in the middle of domestic disputes. And currently, the way we lined up, me and Tracy is in the middle of a domestic dispute. So I'm gonna tell y'all this now. If it get too domestic up in here, I'm backing all the way out, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.
I
Okay,
don't tussle with the number twos and the number threes.
Well,
on
you
to
the
my
number two, so how you gonna tussle with your damn self? I was the number one. Let's not do this today.
Patrick.
Back to Amy and Bambi.
Yes, back
Go,
to
let's
Amy.
go, let's go, let's go.
Back to Amy and Bambi. Amy gives, and listen, I don't know what the issue is because I'm like, you seem like you are a very talented person. I get to people's music on my own time. I like to live in my moments.
She do
Um,
music.
if she does music,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get to that point.
Thank you.
You have a successful or had a successful YouTube channel. It may have been a couple channel, but the girls tend to pivot after they break up with their men. But when you came on this show,
Oh,
okay, your first season, season
oh,
11A, your biggest issue and biggest problem was with Rennie Rucci. Now, mind you,
oh,
this is right after Rennie's mom had passed away, and you
mhm.
and Erica Banks both had an issue with Rennie Rucci. And it's given the same way you and Sausage Lips got a problem with Bambi.
Stop.
The only
Y'all
difference
gonna stop calling
is
her sausage lips. I
the
don't want
only,
sausages no more.
the only difference is that your issue with Rennie was very trivial because it truly had nothing to do with Rennie. It had everything to do with the person you was working with who took your song and gave it to her and she recorded it and put it out. That's just the way this business works. Unless you get it down on paper, you get a verbal contract, a handshake, you better get it written down documented some way on video to make sure that all your business is taken care of. Rennie had nothing to do with it. But she was everything but a child of God, and you was ready to put hands on her at that event for the girls that Meta, I don't know that lady name, she hosted, until y'all had to sit down and talk like women. And even then, y'all wasn't open to really talking because too much had happened until y'all got down to that trip and had to really talk it out and come to the understanding that this ain't had really truly nothing to do with us. This was one big misunderstanding. And okay, we cool, we're not gonna be the best friends, but we ain't gotta act up or do anything when we see each other. And now you really can't have a problem with Rennie because she big pregnant. Well, she had her baby. Congratulations. She was big and pregnant, on the show, and we gonna end up seeing that baby shower too. But you can't have a problem with her. You had an issue with Erica over chaotic and the fact that she didn't want to do music with you. I don't particularly care because I don't listen to Erica's music.
She got music too. Oh,
Yes,
I'm sorry.
Erica Banks has music. I don't listen to Erica's music. I tried. It wasn't for me. It's for someone else, but it wasn't for me. Okay, shout out to the girls and the girls, and when I say girls, I mean that in a gender neutral Gina type of way. Okay, shout
Not
out
the
to y'all. Um, I
You
couldn't
can't
get
watch Miss Pat no more. I'm just letting you know that now.
I couldn't get with it. It wasn't for me. But when it comes down to it, y'all problem got squashed as soon as Mozzie came back in the picture, and it wasn't going to be an issue between you, her, and Chaotic no more. Now, we get to this issue that you have with Adiza. And once again, it makes no sense. That man was 12 years ago. Who knows somebody from 12 years ago? I
I
don't
do.
even remember the person who delivered my food. And that was today. I don't even
Oh,
know.
girl, I
Thank
got their picture on my
I
damn
don't even
phone.
know family member. Listen, if you tell me this, my family, hi, hello, how are you? I don't know this person. I don't know them. You could tell me I know them. You could tell me, well, you used to run around my house, and here go. I still don't know you. She don't. That man don't know you. You don't know that man. Let it go. Let God get a clue, get a life, and get the hell on. Because at the end of the day, y'all not friends. Y'all not cool like that. And
you.
because going back to your first, this is only your second season. This is the crazy thing about this. This is only your second season, and you focusing less on the music and more on the drama because you know the drama is going to get you airtime and storyline or whatever else it is. Your
And
first
some money.
season, you had beef with two people. Your second season, it seems like you beefing with two other people. And at the end of
She
the day,
should have just came on and started doing something different to get the audience to liking her, not came in trying to beef with somebody because everybody else beefing with her. It ain't nothing but a band.
no, okay, I'm gonna tell the people because somebody said this is her third season. It feels like her third season, but this is only her second season in total.
Yeah, Ashley,
They have
she's right.
when they moved to MTV, which MTV is known to do this. When they moved to MTV, they ended up splitting the season into part A and part B. Now, MTV used to do this with their other shows, except they wouldn't bring it back as this is season 11, episode 22. It would be season 3. But because it is cheaper in production and you get the most out of the people and you don't have to pay them more because they've signed on for this entire season, and you don't have to pay them more if you make it a new season. They categorize it as A and B.
Yeah, basically another Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Right,
I was about to say that. Thank you.
right. So 11A, 11B. It seemed like 2 seasons, but it was just one. It's the same thing with this new season. It's going to seem like it's 2 seasons, but it's just one. They're just going to hold out like that show over there down the own that lasts forever and they never get a break.
Wait,
And they never get a break.
I'm not playing with her today. Let,
She
let
a
me
trip,
let me
ain't
mute.
she?
Who's playing?
She had
I'm telling
she
the
got
truth.
me on my neck today. She said that show over there on own. Didn't even say the name. Just said that show over there.
She can't stand that show, y'all.
I don't know them people.
I can't either though.
I don't know them people.
Can I interject?
Go
Yes.
Yes,
ahead.
go ahead.
I just feel the need to stand up for a minority community over here on this channel. And I just like to say that I just don't feel like the prune community should continue to catch strays.
Oh
And
no, the prunes they getting
I
straight.
would just like to quickly name off some of the benefits of prunes and why it's unfair to compare them to Rashida. They are great for digestive health. They are rich in fiber. They
Oh yeah,
also
because I can't
prevent
digest stuff.
type 2 diabetes. It's just unfair at this point, Scotty.
She looked like she got type 2 diabetes. So yeah, Scotty, let's not call her a prune no more. Let's
That is
call her the pit of the damn show. Since she's a peach pit. Shit. Oh, sorry. Excuse my language.
that is so mean.
That is not mean. That is not mean. That is
That
completely
is
honest. Cause I did not like she blocked me because I got on her narrow behind about how she
Oh,
got on
she
K
blocked
Michelle
you,
and it was
surprise. She ain't blocked
disrespectful.
me yet.
Oh, she
Simone
blocked
blocked
me,
me.
child.
Who blocked
She
you?
blocked me.
Simone.
Dr.
Oh,
Simone?
That would be that one.
What did you say to her?
yeah,
I
I
didn't
want to
say
know.
nothing to Horsey
She was
Boy.
arguing with Cecil.
That's probably what it was.
I was arguing with Cecil.
What you say
I
to
didn't
the
say
Easter Bunny?
I didn't say nothing to her. I was arguing
You
with
lying.
Cecil. No, no.
Oh, oh.
I was arguing
Now
with
she
Cecil.
was going back and forth with Cecil.
I was
But
gathering
you know they
Cecil.
are one.
Man, I'm gonna just tell y'all this now.
What is you arguing with Cecil for anyway?
It
Well,
was
Cecil
during
love to
the
argue with women.
reunion, and it was over what Miss Girl said about Quad's niece and that whole
Not
entire
Miss
situation.
Girl.
And I felt like she shouldn't have opened that big trap of hers and said nothing, because if you was a real friend and you was a real a real girl's girl, you wouldn't have to use the death of a child to get your point across, which was
My point.
super disrespectful, because who are you to bring that up when she was begging you not to, in so many words, begging you not to say anything, and you said it anyway. So
She not.
me and Cecil got into our back and forth, and I was real respectful to him. I ain't call him out of his name or nothing. Didn't even call his wife out of her name or anything. I was real respectful with it. It was a cute little conversation. It wasn't really a back and forth. It was just a disagreement of words. And she blocked me. And it's just like, you can block me all you want. It's not going to stop me from saying my truth. And the truth
Um,
is, you ain't a girl's girl and you ain't nobody's friend. You're raggedy. That's what I said. That's what I said. And she blocked me.
Now
I
why
don't
she
care.
block you and she ain't block me? Cause I called her. I called her everything but the child of God when that episode aired. And I'm telling you, I went on every single video of hers, commented just so I could see if she was gonna react to it. She gonna block you for arguing with Caesar. Oh, Caesar, dear God, I'm thinking the
You
Black
must
Ink
be thinking
Crew.
about Black Ink
Cecil.
Crew.
Yeah. No, I was thinking like she gonna block you for arguing with Cecil, but she ain't blocked me for calling her a truckload of bees, hookers, trifling skeezers, all that. She gonna block you for that though? Ain't that about nothing?
Okay,
I
so
mean,
T
Hey
is
T, with your
here.
fan thieving ass.
Here
oh,
go
very,
T.
very
So
quickly.
T, hold on, ranting. Hold
Yeah.
on 1 second. So T, wait a minute. I see what you got up here. You said Amy tied and through. Babe, why T coming in with the bullshit? T,
Already.
why do you say she tied and through? T, please tell me why.
What's her storyline?
Not a one.
Case in point.
Not a one. She ain't got no storyline.
Oh
For
my
I'm
god.
telling
Amy
you.
to get up here, her first season, supposedly a rapper and an artist, and she's sensitive and serious
Not
about her
supposedly.
craft, to now she's being pressed about an old ass relationship, pressed about being a press brand ambassador with that cheap ass stuff. Like she just I can't. I can't like I tried with Amy. I really did want to like Amy. I wanted to like Amy when she first got up here.
I
But
agree.
she like I MTV, y'all starting to get like VH1. And if that's the case, y'all should have stayed there.
Well, you know they
Mm.
all owned by the same company anyway, so it don't make a difference. They all owned by Viacom, so that's why they becoming more like VH1 because they all ain't ish. VH1, MTV, BET, all owned by Viacom. That's why I mean, they becoming what they is. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry,
I
y'all.
mean, don't get me wrong, like the episode was entertaining, but it's just a
Mhm.
lot of stuff that I could have dealt without, and there's a lot of people that I could deal without. And Amy is one of them. I'm Team Bambi, and girl, you got me liking Bambi. When have I
I
ever
don't
went
like
up
that
to
husband.
Shimmer? Never. You and Erica Dixon, ED, who acted LD, got
Not
me really
LD.
team Bambi. You do. Like,
Not LD. Oh my goodness.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I'm just saying that's what she acting like, honey.
T,
like
you still stole my fans. I don't want to hear nothing.
she's doing the most over a man from 12 years ago. You don't know that man. That man don't know you. We don't know that man. The only person who has known that man for the past 12 years and possibly the majority of his life is his mama and his daddy and his granny.
Oh,
We
and his
don't
Right.
hands.
know him. You don't know him. It's been 7 years. Your body regenerate. Your body don't even remember what he felt like.
Wow.
Now my
Where's
body remember
Mozzie?
all my exes.
Where's Mozzie? That's what I want to know. What the hell happened to Mozzie? Because last
He
season
had a
you was
kid,
trying to
remember?
get your family to get on board. So what happened with him?
He
See,
had a
if this
kid,
was
remember?
Mozzie that Bambi was doing this with, that's understandable, and I would be on Amy's side. Girl, I'm not getting on your side with a nigga you was with after I graduated college back in 2010. Get out of here.
I can't be on her
T,
side. I was
T, hold
13
on.
when she
Let
was
me
with
say
that
this.
man.
Let me say this, T. You a lie and a half because you still be going in on that raggedy, AKA that has stole your man back when you was in college. I don't want to hear all that. You over there lying like a dog when you say that shit. So go ahead, Ranton. I wanted to just say that he stayed going in on that heifer though. Every chance he get, he bring up that raggedy ass AKA that stole my man. That's why she got the disease.
Unprovoked. He bring it up
Um,
unprovoked.
and real quick, back to the whole how Simone blocked me. I'm gonna give her a reason to block me on Instagram because she blocked me on Twitter.
Who
Oh,
blocked
she ain't
you?
blocked me yet.
She blocked me on Twitter.
Simone.
She didn't block me on Instagram. She blocked me on Twitter. But I'm gonna give her a reason to block me on Instagram because you ain't my doctor. I feel like you
I'm going on mute. I'm sorry.
you talk so much ish about Miss Tammy and tried to make it seem like Miss Tammy was undesirable. I know a few men who's been married to a Miss Tammy for over 30 years now, and
Let's talk about it.
they still together and things still get taken care of and things still be happening in their bedroom. Even if
Wait.
I felt like they shouldn't have shared that information. Like I didn't need to know that. I didn't
Tammy
ask
gave
that.
Cecil something he could feel.
Oh my
Right.
God.
Cecil,
Well,
so Cecil, don't let your wife keep you from your happiness, aka Miss Tammy and your golfing group that you got kicked out of when they was bumping them they gums down to the Married to Medicine.
oh, oh,
Block
oh,
me on Instagram now, Heifer. I
okay,
gave
okay, okay, okay. So now we've
Oh, I
making it.
can't breathe.
We've made it to our hour.
Oh, Scotty wants to
So
go.
I'm gonna need everybody except T to drop because I need to ask T something. But thank y'all for
Okay.
coming up
hey,
tonight. This panel actually
You
went well. Y'all didn't show the fuck out this time. Maybe because it wasn't LAMH.
Yeah, that tends to
I don't
happen.
show
But
out on them.
good night,
Sure.
guys. Good night, Patches. I'll see you later, babe.
Girl, get your ass out of here.
ah,
Oh,
Oh my God.
good night,
Uh,
y'all.
all right.
Good night. Look, I'll talk to y'all later.
All
Bye, big
righty.
dog, because I don't know how to do it on this computer.
Oh, okay. Let me do it. Let me go ahead. So T, they say that the Braxtons is on tonight. Is you watching it?
Hell no. I mean, I know I said I was, but considering LAMH is coming back next week, I really ain't got no desire.
It's the way you said it though. You said, hell no.
Are you gonna watch it?
No. Somebody just sent me a DM talking about it. And I'm like, I don't know. Because I feel like they finna make this all about Tracy dying and
Me
shit. And
too.
I don't know if I can sit there and watch that,
Me
especially
either.
knowing how they treated her.
Exactly.
And I said I would review it, but it's gonna be like I'm gonna come across negative because I'm gonna be dragging the shit out of them for acting like they so fucking sad about it.
I,
I
I
don't know.
mean, I
I'm,
watched the
I have
first
mixed.
episode.
Yeah, maybe I should do that and see where it goes. I don't know.
I forgot all about it actually, but then I saw it trending on Twitter of all places, and I
Uh,
said, "Oh, okay, well."
Well, I guess we how about this? We could just watch the first episode and then we'll make up our minds on it. Cause I feel like if I watch the first episode tonight and y'all don't get no review tomorrow, that means it ain't happening.
Right. What sparked this up though?
Oh, Spark, talking about this open panel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I was told that because we kind of dealing with a whole drought because most of our shows aren't on right now.
Mm-hmm.
I should do as much content as possible, and I should use open panels for when there is like a big thing happening on a specific show.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like the biggest thing that's going on Love and Hip Hop right now.
Mm-hmm.
If I would have had this idea maybe last week, I would have did it on Kirk, Rashida, and Jasmine. I would have did an open panel on that. But because this idea just came to pass for me, I said, okay, well, I'll do it on Team Amy, Team Bambi, and it won't just be for Love and Hip Hop. I'll probably do it for LAMH2, probably LAMH2 or something like that. It just depends on what's going on. Like I could do the review, but then do an open panel for an hour, make it clear that it's for an hour only. You know. So we'll see.
That'd be interesting, child. LAMH though, huh?
I don't know. You know how I feel about that. I try not to complain too much because I'm the one who decided to come back and review the shit. So I ain't finna bitch about it. But it's be like, girl, like the people, girl. You know what I'm saying? But like I told you, I'm surprised people even tuning into these Love and Hip Hop reviews the way they are. Like, damn.
I agree.
I'm like, damn.
I agree. I need mine to hear to pick up like yours, but mine have been picking up, contrary to prior seasons.
Look, because I was looking at them damn reviews from last season, baby. I could barely get 1,000 people to watch the shit. Like,
well, I'm glad that they're getting interested enough that the people is watching.
Because this is a pretty, like, we're in our third episode now, and it's a pretty good season to be real. It is a good season so far. I hope I'm not disappointed.
Me too. Oh gosh, because we always go through this.
Right, but even Basketball Wives isn't that bad.
I know, right? Out of all the complaining that we've been doing about the damn show, it really hasn't been as horrible.
Right, like I can really sit there and review that shit for almost an hour and call it a day. Like, and I'm having fun reviewing it. So
Me too.
Oh, Sharice just asked, Scotty and T, would you guys review Love and Marriage Detroit? Have you all seen the trailer?
It's a trailer?
I believe it is a trailer out.
I have not seen it at all. It has not been talked about. Ain't nobody send it to me. Ain't nobody tagged me in it. So, which I'm shocked about.
I don't know. I tried to watch it last season and could not finish the season. So that means if I decide to do it, then I gotta go back and rewatch that bullshit. And I don't really want to do it. Because that season was awful. And I thought Martell and them was bad. Them niggas on that show is even child.
Yeah, they a mess, child. I will say that they a mess, but Russell fine. I just want Russell to come back. Is Russell back to the people?
Everybody back.
Oh, child, no, I might go around there just to see Russell, honey. That's my boo.
Sofa Dog said, I'd like to see T go back to reviewing Love After Lockup.
Absolutely. Why? Why? That show plucks my nerve to no end. No.
Jamie reviews it. I see Jamie reviewing it now, so.
Scotty, that show will wrangle your nerve. I'm telling you.
I remember Bondi was telling me that I should review this show a long time ago, and I was like, "Girl, no." I remember her telling me. She said your reviews would be so damn funny. That's what Bondi told me about 2 years ago, and I'm like, "Girl, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but." Because you be reading them. Somebody said because you be reading them down. Maybe if y'all did it as a panel. You know what? If me and T did joint reviews on that type of shit, it would probably be more fun to do. I don't know.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
But that's the thing I'm afraid of about Love and Marriage Detroit. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do a review on there. Maybe joint reviews with you, maybe. I don't know.
I wouldn't mind that. I'm waiting for the gay husband to come out to his wife on Detroit, bring his sad nigga from Atlanta on the show. Girl, what is you talking
Who the
about?
gay husband?
What gay husband? What is you talking about?
Now I'm supposed to be getting off of here. Now I can't get off yet because I want to know who the gay husband is.
Yeah, I want to know too. You know something I don't. What you talking about?
Like, who the gay husband, child? I'm watching Inmate to Roommate. What is that?
What is that? I heard something about that, but
And what does that? And what channel does that come on?
Brandon.
Oh, the one with the is it the one with the ponytail? The
Yeah,
light
that's
skin
Brandon.
one.
But I don't think that's who they talk about. I think they talk about the doctor's husband.
Let me look them up. Ain't that's the one? The one that was being messy. Ain't his name Anthony?
Yeah, him. I think
Oh
that's who they talking
yeah,
about.
oh yeah. She definitely sassy.
Yeah, but I don't think Anthony is gay. Why make y'all think that just because he a little bit messy? Chaotic messy, he ain't gay.
I
don't care what the people say. I don't believe that.
I don't think Chaotic is gay either. But Anthony is a bit sassy to me.
I
He
don't
just
know. I
sassy.
don't see it.
I ain't saying he gay. I'm saying he's sassy.
I mean, but what did he really do to be considered sassy, though? I mean, it won't like he did what Brandon did.
He's so damn messy to me. He messy like a bitch.
I mean, I ain't gonna say he ain't messy.
Like he's giving bitch. You know what I'm saying? To me, like that's. I think I was saying that when I was trying to review the show, but I don't. And when does it come back on?
Yeah, I only got look. You asking the wrong access because I ain't even know it had a damn trailer.
Yeah, it definitely got a trailer, but Carlos King sitting up here, bigging it up like that's the show we wanted to watch, baby. We want to see Bell Collective. We don't want to see that.
Period.
Let me go back
Scrappy
to
say
Twitter.
Chaotic is sassy. Yeah, but Scrappy was chilling around Chaotic, hanging around Chaotic, breaking bread with Chaotic, doing business with Chaotic, going out with Chaotic. Like, I don't want to hear none of that shit, Scrappy.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait. It says it comes on September the 7th at 9/8 Central Time. So I'm guessing it's coming on the same night as Love and Marriage Huntsville. Both Love and Marriage Huntsville and Detroit gonna be on back to back. Oh God, I'm not looking forward to
Oh,
that.
well, if that's the case, honey, because I got my review that come on right after that, girl. And everybody care about Huntsville. Don't nobody care about Detroit. So they go fly back.
If we were to do Detroit, it would probably have to be on a Sunday.
Yeah, because I could watch it on the little website.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, it would probably have to be like a Sunday evening or something.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. Well, I guess so.
But that's just if we decide to do it. That's just something to throw up there in the air just for more content. We could take turns doing it on each other channels or whatever. But baby, I do not know.
I don't know when Bell Collective is coming back. They need to hurry the hell up. Like Bell Collective. Well, I guess they couldn't have been playing because of the damn Olympics.
Listen, I'm ready for them to come back, child.
Me too. I swear it seemed like they've been gone for 2 years at this point. Like where they been, child? They've been going for a hot minute.
And they've been filming. I know they still not. So I hope they still not. I need to ask Latrice if they still filming because I ain't asked her shit. So I don't know. But again, I heard rumors that Selena on the show this season. That's the rumors that I heard. And I don't know how true that is. But however, if she is, they know. They know that she was needed. Okay.
Yeah, because they listen to the reviews. That's why. It made no sense for Selena not to be there. Sophia, Soguchi, Shantae will be all right.
Marie blocked me on Twitter. Child, I'm surprised she ain't blocked me.
Oh yeah, y'all know she that heifer blocked me too, y'all. I can't wait to talk about her like a dog. That's another reason why they need to hurry up and come back out.
I enjoy dragging Marie because she gave me every reason to drag her ass. I'm surprised she ain't blocked me though. I'm very surprised by that. Because I used to, me and T would drag her pretty much the same. So,
I
you
don't know
know,
what touched her in her soul. What I said about that lady, I don't know. I
I,
said so many things. Ain't
you
no
know, you say, but Marie, I mean, I'm the one who talking about, I'm addicted to drugs. She could block me for that. But, you know, I did kind of make fun of her mama, but, you know.
not great value, Missy Elliott. I'm dead.
I did used to call her Missy Elliott when the show first started. I did used to call her that though. But all Marie, but Marie didn't have anything to do. Last season, she made Timber her storyline.
Pretty much.
But you know, mm. but y'all, let me go because this was supposed to be an hour, and I'm sitting up here talking to T. Me, T, and JoJo were just in the chat earlier today, talking about Portia cousin Lundy. I'm hurt by that child. That was my
Me
girl on
too,
Portia
because I
Family Man.
like Lundy.
I
You know,
really
I
did.
had to give her a little bit, but I liked her.
I did. I did too. I did too. I did too. But let me go and see about this damn Braxton show because I think it's on and I could just rewind it and watch it from the beginning. Like if this shit a bunch of sad stuff, I cannot review
Me
that.
neither. I can't
Like
do it.
I can't. Like if all they gonna do is talk about Tracy the entire time, I can't do it. Like I can't get on here and be depressed. I
Right.
cannot. So
Looking
I'm
at
going.
bald head Tawanda make me depressed enough. I don't need the rest of that to add on
You
to
know what? You know what? With that being said,
it.
we finna get off of here right now. I'm not even gonna give y'all no closing statement. I'm not even gonna play Bendo song at the end this time. Bye.
Bye, y'all.